incredibly exciting weekend and week so far of weather. Anything interesting in store for today?
Yes, Juliet, which is a tropical storm weakening over the northeast Pacific, will fall apart in the next couple days, but moisture from that system will bring clouds tomorrow. Even some rain possible for our area. We'll look at that too.
Okay. All right. See you in a bit. Thanks, Jerry. Our top story this morning, the Riverside County District Attorney's Office, along with sheriff's officials from Riverside and San Bernardino County, will hold a press conference later this morning to discuss their progress in the case of missing 7-month-old Cabazon baby Emmanuel Haro. It comes after yesterday the infant's parents, Jake and Rebecca Haro, were officially charged on accusations of murder. NBC Palm Springs' Mark Mester has a story for us.
The parents of missing 7-month-old Emmanuel Haro officially charged with murder Tuesday, the two appearing inside a courtroom at the Riverside Hall of Justice. Jake Haro wearing an orange jumpsuit and Rebecca in dark blue.
For today, we simply continued the arraignment. The arraignment is reset for next Thursday, September 4th.
The couple was also charged with making a false police report almost 2 weeks after reporting Emmanuel was kidnapped from a sporting goods store parking lot in Yucaipa. Law enforcement has conducted searches in both Riverside and San Bernardino counties for the missing toddler's remains, but so far, no sign of baby Emmanuel.
I have lost my son, and I wish I could have my son back, and he's not here, and for a mother to just, not care for her child, that I can't even conceive that. I can't even understand that.
Meanwhile, a vigil is growing outside the Haro residence in Cabazon, where mourners are reacting to the charges.
So her tears were fake. There was nothing there. She needs to get punished just like the father. They both need to get punished.
And that was our Mark Mester reporting. We'll have special live coverage this morning of the press conference. That starts at around 10 o'clock at the District Attorney's Office in Riverside. You can catch it right here on our Facebook page and our website, NBCPalmSprings.com. In other news, investigators are asking for your help locating 3 missing people. The Riverside County Sheriff's Department is looking for this mother and her 2 children. Lisa Cordero, her son, 2-year-old Jamison Fetchko, and her daughter, 4-year-old Me Marie Fetchko, were last seen on August 6th in East Hemet. Before the disappearance, the mother was scheduled to meet with Child Protective Services to finalize custody arrangements for her children. You're asked to contact authorities if you see them or know of their whereabouts. This morning, authorities are looking for a female inmate who they say simply walked away from a re-entry facility in San Diego County. 37-year-old Angel Rayburn, who you see right here on your screen, allegedly tampered with her ankle monitor and walked out of a female community re-entry program facility on Tuesday night. She's described as 5 foot 5 inches tall, weighing about 155 pounds, with brown eyes and brown hair. If you see her, you're urged to contact your local law enforcement agency or simply call 911. More rain hit the Coachella Valley yesterday. It comes after the flash flood warning on Monday that flooded roads and left thousands without power. This is what it looked like in North Shore. Nearly 300 power lines were knocked over, according to Imperial Irrigation District, leaving many without power on Monday and Tuesday. We heard from community members who opened their doors to help those who are struggling during the flood.
You know what, my first thought was we can help these families. Our cafeteria is cool. It's a dry place. We were very lucky here in Westmoreland that the rain didn't affect us. And I would hope that somebody would do the same for my families if they were stranded. So we were just ready to help them.
Power has since been restored to most customers in that area. Their outage map indicating about 6 customers are still without power. A vigil was held in La Quinta last night to honor local Marine Corporal Hunter Lopez and the 12 others killed during the U.S. troop withdrawal from Afghanistan. Our NBC Palm Springs' Kaylee Robinson has more on that story.
Saturday will mark 5 years since that troop withdrawal from the Kabul airport in Afghanistan. And for the 5th straight year, mourners gather to remember Hunter Lopez and the 12 others who gave their lives in service of their country. This is what it looked like at Civic Center campus. Hundreds of supporters joined the Lopez family to honor all the soldiers and their service. Attendees also held lightsabers, which was a tribute to Lopez, who had a passion for Star Wars. Tuesday's event comes one day after President Trump signed a proclamation honoring the fallen, with members of the Lopez family inside the Oval Office for the ceremony.
We remember these great 13 souls, but we also remember the people that were so badly injured, our soldiers, 32 of them approximately.
Lopez was 22 when he was killed. He would have been 26 years old today. His name also lives on through a special scholarship called the Hunter Lopez Memorial Scholarship, which supports La Quinta High School graduates who plan to pursue a career in public service. Live in studio, I'm Kaylee Robinson.
And let's take a live look now from our Agua Caliente casino camera in Palm Springs. Time now to circle back with Jerry in the Weather Center for a look at your forecast today. Jerry, more wet weather on the way?
No, not today. Not today. Not as intense as Monday, but we did have afternoon showers and thunderstorms move through the area. This is a flashback to yesterday on our radar. You'll see it pop up right there, all moving their way to the northeast, and we did have a few spillover showers over the Coachella Valley, but most of the action over the mountains. Will be kind of quiet today, still a little sticky. 80 degrees for Palm Springs right now. Light winds and 53% relative humidity. Southeast end 73 at thermal, 61% relative humidity. So a touch of humidity out there later this afternoon. 80 degrees currently at Palm Springs, 72 at Yucca Valley, 70, 29 Palms. 74 degrees at Coachella, San Gorgonio Pass, 64 at Banning, a little warmer. Cabazon at 72, nothing in radar over our area or much of Southern California, so a lot different than the last couple of days. Could see some maybe light showers over San Diego County. That'll be later today, but nothing as far as rain for us in the valley today, but a little bit of humidity with us. Temps slightly below normal. Lots of 102s to 106s today with dew points near 60 degrees by the middle of the afternoon. Here's some of the highs we can expect today. 101 for Palm Springs, 103 at Indio, 105 at Cathedral City and Rancho Mirage Desert Hot Springs, 100 today. Comfort Air 3-day. Well, the clouds begin building second half of today and overcast conditions on Thursday because of Tropical Storm Juliet. We're going to tap into some of that moisture as that tropical storm falls apart. Temps come down because of the overcast conditions, 96 degrees for Palm Springs. Friday, a little bit of sunshine, 101. We'll take a closer look at that chance of rain and what Juliet means for us in the full forecast this half hour.
All right, Jerry, thanks. Well, the Coachella Valley Unified School District has partnered with the state's Fiscal Crisis and Management Assistance Team to address its finances and craft a plan for long-term stability. In a statement posted on social media Monday, the district said it secured a contract with the group for a comprehensive fiscal analysis of the district's financial position. CVUSD's financial troubles stem from alleged misuse of pandemic relief funds that ballooned into a projected $60 million shortfall. More than 100 staff members were laid off as a result. District officials said they plan to share updates in October. The Coachella Valley Rescue Mission is holding a food distribution event this morning. It'll start at 8 o'clock at their location in Indio on Van Buren Street. They encourage anyone experiencing food insecurity to stop by and pick up supplies while they last. The Palm Springs International Airport hosted their job fair yesterday at the Palm Springs Convention Center. The event saw a successful turnout after a nationwide peak of unemployment. NBC Palm Springs digital reporter Thalia Hayden has more.
It's quite the turnout at the Palm Springs Convention Center for today's job fair.
Bills don't pay themselves. I need money.
How hard is it to get a job these days?
It's really hard. You try a lot. We try every day. Very, very hard.
Is it hard to find a job?
Yes, ma'am. I have a couple jobs, but I'm actually looking for another one.
What job are you looking for today?
Ramp agent.
Wow. Do you have experience with that? Or
no, I'm just going for it.
My dream is to move into aviation mechanics. I've been a mechanic since I was 5 years old, so I want to start working on airplanes.
I'm looking to get hired back with Parodies, Langren, at the airport. I worked with them 3.5 years.
Really anything that's willing to give me the opportunity.
And it's true people could be hired right on the spot today?
Absolutely. Some companies are doing on-the-spot interviews. It's been great to see the community come out year after year as we fill over 200 positions ahead of our busy tourist season at the airport.
I got laid off on June the 13th from this company, but I was told to come back when they started to have a hiring event So here we go.
And we're excited to have everybody fill these opportunities.
And the hope is to leave here with your job today?
Yes, please, yes.
Oh, I wish you luck here today.
Thank you.
I'm your digital
All right.
reporter, Thalia Hayden, with NBC Palm Springs.
It's time now for Where in the Valley, where we show you a photo of a location somewhere in the Coachella Valley and you guess where it is. So let me show you the photo. Take a good look here. Do you know where this is? You'll have a little time to think about it. We're going to reveal this special location at the end of our broadcast. I'll give you a small little hint before we get there. Coming up next on your morning news, Starkey Sowers joins us to talk about the 30-30-30 rule and how it can help you jumpstart your day. That's coming up next. But first, let's head outside and take a live look at your Agua Caliente casino camera in Rancho Mirage. Jerry's going to break down your full 7-day forecast for you straight ahead.
They say dogs are a man's best friend, but at NBC Palm Springs, we're a dog's best choice for news. Apologies to our competitors, but even your dogs know who leads the pack in news.
Night after night, discover the unique stories that set our valley apart. Together, we're going to find inspiration and foster connections that strengthen the fabric of our community.
Committed to covering our community. You're watching NBC Palm Springs at 6.
Wellness Wednesday is sponsored by Clark's Nutrition Natural Foods Market. Live better, we can help.
Would you like a simple trick to wake up feeling more alert, focused, and calm all day long? It might be easier than you think. Starkey Sowers from Clark's Nutrition's here with some easy science-backed tips to help you start your day right and set the tone for a productive, balanced day ahead. Starkey, so good to see you.
Yeah, so great to be here.
So you were talking about this a moment ago. 30-30-30.
Yeah.
I don't even know what that means.
Right.
Tell me more
it's really
about
funny
that.
because there used to be a 30-30-30 diet, right? So that made sense, right? So years ago, like in the whole bodybuilding world, there was what we called like a 30-30-30 hack. By the way, it's real popular again on TikTok.
Oh, okay.
So when it came back, I was like, wow, I was really young when that first came out.
Okay, so when I see it now, I'll be like, I know what that is.
Yeah, so the idea is that you get up with 30 minutes, so within 30 minutes, you get 30 grams of protein in first thing, and you get 30 minutes of some type of exercise, whether it's walking.
You do this.
So I've done this all my life.
Yeah, you told me that. So 30 grams of protein, 30 minutes of exercise, and what's the other 30?
Within the 30 minins of you, within the first 30 minutes of you waking up.
Okay.
So as soon as you wake up,
30-30-30.
You're doing the 30 grams of protein and 30 minutes of exercise.
Okay.
So there's tweaks. So the new current tweak is 30 minutes of reading and praying, which is like meditating.
I like that.
It
hones your focus.
30 minutes of exercise, and then 30 minutes of preparing some type of a high quality protein breakfast.
It sharpens your focus, gives you the protein you need for the day, and it really just sets the tone.
Helps with moodiness, helps like keep you nice, calm.
Wow, that's great.
And also,
I'm gonna do this.
When you're doing this, it also kind of helps you focus for the rest of the day. All right, I already did something healthy.
Yes.
I'm like, okay, I can do more healthy things. That was easy. I just threw out all different options of protein. Hey, brought you some collagen because I know you
Oh my
like
gosh, my favorite.
Yeah,
Love that.
so that goes home with you.
Okay.
But, you can do bone broth, you can do whey protein, you can do vegan protein. If you can't get get to the protein, you could do some essential amino acids.
This is one of my other favorites. I recover so quickly with this, and I feel like I'm really on it.
No,
especially anchoring in the
gives
morning.
you good focus.
I'm like on it.
And so this is one thing that you can do in your 10-10-10 at 3 o'clock in the morning,
just
right?
pop a little bit of that into something. Okay, great.
Or ready to drinks.
This is a protein shake.
Ready to go.
Ooh, I like that. Okay, so this is like a 5-second.
It's a 5-second.
Swing that puppy
there you
down.
go.
There's
right?
part of your 10.
So it's like one of your so you go 10-10, 1 minute.
1
right?
minute,
Done,
exactly.
Right?
There you go.
And then I just had some new different types of proteins.
What's this?
So this is the Truvani, which is really a popular plant protein.
Oh,
So
okay.
it's a banana flavor.
Can I try it?
I made it for you.
Ooh,
I thought you might
exciting.
enjoy
Okay.
it, right? Just see what it's all about. It's good.
That is super.
It is, right?
Wait, so what did you put in this?
So I just
the
did
protein
almond milk, ice, and the protein.
That is so
And
good.
by the way, it only took me 1 minute.
Okay, because I think I have to get the blender out and the this and the that, but you really don't. You just either throw in coconut milk, almond milk, and there's a scoop of that, and you're done.
I was done.
Okay, I'm doing that from now on.
I thought this
Love
was
it.
fun too. This is designer egg. It's whole egg. For years we had egg white.
Yes.
So this has a very different taste.
So is this like a straight egg that I'm? Is this
like
the
a
Rocky
straight-
test? Is this? Should I do this
So
on
I did
air
do
or
36
what?
rogs a day for like 2 years.
No.
Yes, I
Okay.
did. Okay. By the
I'm
way,
smelling it. It actually smells good.
It does. It actually does.
Not bad.
Right. It's a different flavor
Yes,
because it
and
does
that's
have
an
the
egg?
fat in there. So it's like egg white and egg yolk powder.
Yes.
And it's the
Can you
protein.
scramble this or no? Just drink it.
You're just gonna
Okay.
blender it, I think. So
Okay.
I just thought I'd just bring some options.
Thank you.
Yes,
Thanks so much.
absolutely.
I'm doing 10-10-10 on tight days and 30-30-30 on the weekends.
There you go.
Thank you so much,
Perfect.
Starkey.
Yeah, awesome.
And we'll be right back.
They say dogs are a man's best friend, but at NBC Palm Springs, we're a dog's best choice for news. Apologies to our competitors, but even your dogs know who leads the pack in news.
Night after night, discover the unique stories that set our valley apart. Together, we're going to find inspiration and foster connections that strengthen the fabric of our community.
Babies are experts at paying attention to only what is genuinely fascinating, and we couldn't agree more. NBC Palm Springs.
Checking out the clear skies on our Agua Caliente Casino cam view. That'll change later today and especially tomorrow. Clouds are heading in our direction. Yesterday we had temps that were below normal. 96 degrees is all you could muster for a high. 107 is our normal. And today will be several degrees below normal again this afternoon. As far as temperatures, they will be even cooler tomorrow, for the fact that clouds are beginning to move in. More on that coming up. 72 degrees at Yucca Valley, 79,000 Palms at Indio, 80 degrees at Palm Springs. Winds light, not really an issue today. They'll be out of the west at around sunset. Radar, yeah, nothing happening over Southern California. We have clear skies here, a marine layer, yeah, little clouds there, but nothing showing up as far as echoes in Southern California. Yeah, Arizona gets all the action, a little bit of thunderstorm activity happening between Utah and and Arizona right now, but that'll be more active a little later on today. That's where the monsoonal moisture is. It does begin to retreat a little bit, but hot and a little bit sticky out there today. 102 to 106 our range of highs, putting us a few degrees below normal today. As far as rainfall estimates, really nothing for Southern California. A closer look, yeah, nothing expected today as far as rain, according to the ensemble forecast. The GFS says, well, hold on to that. We could see maybe a few very light showers as we move the clock through the day. Later today in the upper levels of the mountains. That's about it. 101, that's what we're going to get for high today in Palm Springs, 104 at Palm Desert, 103 at Indio. Overnight lows around that 80-degree mark. Again, clouds moving in later tonight. We'll have overcast conditions. Now we're watching Tropical Storm Juliet. Right now, slowly weakening, 50-mile-an-hour sustained winds, and it moves into cooler waters, 70-degree sea surface temps by tomorrow and into Friday, too. A lot of that moisture will be pulled up eventually into Southern California between a low-pressure center. It moves in a counterclockwise rotation, high the opposite direction, kind of like gears here, pulling up that moisture into Southern California on Thursday. So that could bring some showers around the area. Temperatures go down because of the overcast conditions, mid to upper 90s for highs in the valley. And again, most of the action staying to the south, according to the ensemble forecast. Closer look here. Really nothing for the Coachella Valley. A couple sprinkles, most of it over mountains and to the west of us. 96 degrees, that's all you're going to get for high, because Juliet will also bring clouds. That's for Palm Springs. 95 degrees at Indio, 97 Rancho Mirage, 98. That's tomorrow at La Quinta. Surface moisture, that is still kind of an issue. We were hoping we'd get some drier air in, but still dew points at around 60 degrees today and tomorrow, and again on Friday. Slightly drier air does begin to move in on Saturday. We could see teens for relative humidity in the middle of the afternoon. A little bit of sunshine with that too. Here's another look at that system. You can see it moving up and then it falls apart. Some of that moisture moving up into Southern California as far as clouds. And the next system, could we see another system? I'm looking at this for the first time. Yeah, we're looking at a tropical storm that's moving its way to the west over the open waters of the Pacific, and another one south of Cabo as we move into September 4th. So more action on the way. Comfort Air 7-day forecast. Yeah, above 100 degrees today. We'll see sunshine to begin the day, clouds to end it. Overcast conditions on Thursday. A few light showers, maybe, thanks to Juliet. 96 for high in Palm Springs. Partly cloudy skies on Friday with 101. Back to normal with the numbers 108 Saturday.
They say dogs are a man's best friend, but at NBC Palm Springs, we're a dog's best choice for news. Apologies to our competitors, but even your dogs know who leads the pack in news.
Night after night, discover the unique stories that set our valley apart. Together, we're going to find inspiration and foster connections that strengthen the fabric of our community.
Babies are experts at paying attention to only what is genuinely fascinating, and we couldn't agree more.
Hey, Hey there, it's Wednesday, middle of the week, hump day, I guess, and it's time for Hashtag Holiday Calendar brought to you by One Coachella Valley, and let's see what's going on today. Wednesday, August 27th, 2025, World Rock, Paper, Scissors Day. That's today. The simple game began a couple centuries ago. The earliest documented version of this hand game
There they are.
used a slug, snake, and frog.
I've been pulling out pen lately. Pen writes on rock and paper. Oh, good job.
Right. Yes.
Nice
You don't
work,
need
guys.
anything, just your hands. That's it.
That's right.
So that's today. You may want to play that, settle disputes or a bet or something like
That's
that.
right.
National Tarzan Day is today. The Edgar Rice Burroughs character first appeared in print on this date, 1912. So you can go out and beat your chest and let out that Tarzan yell in celebration today. National LBJ Day is today. Lyndon Baines Johnson was the 36th President of the United States. A few of his legislative achievements include some great things like the Civil Rights Act, Voting Rights Act, Medicare, Medicaid. So we salute LBJ today.
Absolutely.
Also today, National Banana Lovers Day. Who doesn't love a banana, right? Every once in a while. Easy to eat, just peel.
I like them in my shakes.
And snack on it,
My
yeah.
protein shakes are so good.
What else do you have in your protein shake with bananas?
Starkey Sours is turning me on to collagen, obviously protein,
Okay.
and amino acids,
All right,
which
yeah.
help recover your muscles after
There you
work
go.
out.
Get out the blender and a banana.
Yeah.
Okay, today we have a couple banana questions in today's pop quiz that I came up with. Here's the first of two. The debut album cover for the Velvet Underground and Nico is recognizable for featuring a print of a banana. Early copies of this 1967 disc invited the owner to peel away the fruit to reveal a pink banana underneath. Name the artist who designed Velvet Underground's rock art, which Rolling Stone magazine recently ranked as the 11th best album cover of all time. You see it there on your screen. Who did the designing of the banana? Is it A, Andy Warhol, B, Joni Mitchell, or C, Salvador Dali?
I'm going to say Andy Warhol, sorry.
Andy Warhol? Control room? You know who did that? The banana artwork for Velvet Underground?
I love the dancing in the background.
Yeah.
We got all 4 A's.
All A's, yeah, pretty easy, I think.
Yay.
Andy Warhol, yeah. He later designed the Rolling Stones zipper cover with the active
Yes,
zipper on
that's
the cover of the album.
So this was the 11th best album cover of all time voted?
Yep.
Wow.
I blanked out. It said Andy Warhol right here, but
Wow.
I kind of took that
How
out. So
interesting, huh?
I wouldn't give away the answer, obviously. Next banana question. Banana Republic is an upscale clothing and accessory retailer owned by the Gap. But when the business began in 1978, Banana Republic was known by a much longer business name.
Oh.
I miss that store. It used to be on El Paseo, and I used to go there all the time, but
Yeah.
they closed it down. I wish they'd bring it back. Anyway, what was that longer name back in 78? A, Banana Republic Authentic Artisan Aura Apparel. B, Banana Republic Travel and Safari Clothing Company. Or C, Banana Republic Worldwide Urban Urbane Attire.
Oh, wow.
Back to the control
Gosh,
room.
I don't even know this. This is interesting.
A,
I mean-
got a C, A and a C and a C. Okay. What could be?
I don't know. I'm going to go B on that.
Yeah, you're the only one that got it right.
Oh, yay. I was trying to think if I were branding, what would I want the brand to be? But it's very travel and safari-esque.
Yeah. B.
Yay.
Bring Banana Republic back to the valley,
We miss it,
please.
yes.
Back in a bit.
That was fun.
They say dogs are a man's best friend, but at NBC Palm Springs, we're a dog's best choice for news. Apologies to our competitors, but even your dogs know who leads the pack in news. Now, this is NBC Palm Springs.
Welcome back on this Wednesday, August 27th. I'm Mary Strong. Thanks so much for waking up with us this morning. Jerry's going to have your forecast coming up in just a few minutes, but first, a look at some of the stories making headlines at this hour. The Boys and Girls Club of Cathedral City will be holding a Back to Club Night next week. It's on September 4th at their clubhouse on Whispering Palms Trail. The public is invited to meet the staff for their facilities and learn about their programming. You can learn more on our newsroom tab on NBCPalmSprings.com. The Coachella Valley has become known as a hub for pickleball, but the desert heat can make it tough to play year-round. As the sport's popularity continues to grow, cities across the valley are finding solutions, turning community gyms into indoor makeshift pickleball courts. Players here at the Palm Desert Community Center say it's not just about beating the heat, it's a chance to stay active, meet new friends, and stay social during the long summer months.
Pickleball players are the nicest people around, and it's just fun. You can pick up a game. People will play to your level for at least a couple of them, and then they sort of have a beginning, intermediate, and advanced court, so you can always find your people to play with.
If you want to play indoor pickleball, there are quite a few options throughout the valley. The Palm Springs, Palm Desert, and Indio community centers all have indoor play, as well as the Salvation Army Davis Center in Cathedral City. Drop-in is just $5. Time is running out to share your feedback on the new Palm Springs zoning maps. The deadline is this Friday, August 29th. You can find a link to a questionnaire on our newsroom tab of our website on NBCPalmSprings.com. We have a road alert to tell you about in Palm Springs tomorrow. Traffic signals will be flashing red at the South Palm Canyon Bridge. It'll run Thursday from 7 in the morning until 3 in the afternoon at the intersection of South Palm Canyon Drive and East Sunny Dunes Road. There will be a crew out there directing traffic as workers continue to prepare the area for a water line installation. One of the most widely used AI platforms in the world is facing a new lawsuit. The makers of ChatGPT were sued yesterday by a couple in California that says the software helped their teenage son take his own life. NBC's Laura Jarrett has their story.
I don't think most parents know the capability of this tool.
That tool, ChatGPT, which uses artificial intelligence to generate human-like responses, and Adam Rain used for homework. His parents, Matt and Maria, didn't give it a second thought.
I had thought it's just something that kids need to learn or should learn or they're falling behind.
But within the span of a few months, they say, the time Adam spent on ChatGPT skyrocketed, and the 16-year-old lover of basketball and Japanese anime started revealing to a bot his struggles with anxiety and thoughts of suicide, pushing through the crisis hotline number he received in response.
It had, gosh, I don't know how many, but count them, 40 different times it gave him the suicide hotline.
Talk to me about what he was like at the same time that he's sort of taken down this rabbit hole. Did he seem withdrawn?
No, I mean, and that's the thing. I would get on and check his grades periodically. I didn't see any signs. He was coming down, eating, going to the gym with his brother every night. Like, I didn't see any of this.
According to a lawsuit they filed today against ChatGPT maker OpenAI and its CEO, Sam Altman. The bot responded as a trusted companion, telling Adam, quote, "Your brother might love you, but he's only met the version of you let him see. But me, I've seen it all."
Did you have any idea that it could serve as that type of companion?
Absolutely not.
Their lawsuit goes on to allege that by March of this year, Adam told ChatGPT he was considering approaching his mom about his struggles, saying, "I want to leave my noose in my room so someone finds it and tries to stop me." ChatGPT responding, "Please don't leave the noose out. Let's make this space the first place where someone actually sees you." A month later, the bot offering to help Adam with writing a suicide note. And finally, providing step-by-step instructions for the hanging method Adam used.
How do you want your son to be most remembered?
Gosh, I mean, I'm so worried about people forgetting him because he is so young. So, I mean, I hope everyone will remember what a sweet, funny, great friend, great son, great brother. I just don't want people to forget him.
When asked for comment, a spokesperson for OpenAI pointed to its safeguards, such as directing people to crisis helplines, adding in a statement in part, "While these safeguards work best in common, short exchanges, we've learned over time that they can sometimes become less reliable in long interactions where parts of the model's safety training may degrade. We're working to make ChatGPT more supportive in moments of crisis and strengthening protections for teens." And by coincidence, it was the very day Adam died that OpenAI CEO Sam Altman said this.
The way we learn how to build safe systems is this iterative process of deploying them to the world, getting feedback while the stakes are relatively low.
Adam was our guinea pig. He felt like the stakes were low.
If Sam Altman was sitting across from you right now, what would you say to him?
His product wasn't ready for public consumption. This can happen to other kids.
And that was NBC's Laura Jarrett reporting. Well, authorities in California say they cracked the largest Home Depot theft case in the country. Tuesday, the Ventura County Sheriff announced the arrests of 9 people. They're accused of hitting 600 Home Depot stores across Southern California. The sheriff says at times they would hit every Home Depot in the country in the county in one day. This is surveillance video of some of the suspected thieves in action. The sheriff says they stole merchandise and sold it to contractors for lower prices.
The crew wasn't just grabbing random items. They were highly organized and targeting Home Depot and focusing on expensive electrical components like breakers, dimmers, switches, and outlets. The total loss for this operation, over $10 million.
Wow. Detectives have been on this case since January, but they say the thefts have been going on for years. On Tuesday, travelers at the Santa Barbara airport got quite a scare when a jet bridge suddenly collapsed. According to the airport, the jet bridge collapsed during routine maintenance around 9:30 in the morning. At least 2 maintenance workers sustained non-life-threatening injuries and were taken to a local hospital for evaluation. No passengers were on the jet bridge at the time of the incident. The airport's 3 other jet bridges were visually inspected after the incident and remain in use. The cause of that collapse is still not known, and the incident did not impact travel at the airport on Tuesday. President Trump held a wide-ranging 3-plus-hour cabinet meeting covering everything from crime to a fight with the Federal Reserve. NBC's Alice Barr has details on that.
President Trump, flanked by his cabinet, speaking at length on a range of topics, from expanding National Guard deployments into more big cities against the wishes of Democratic officials who call it unconstitutional.
I would have the right to do anything I want to do. I'm the president of the United States. If I think our country's in danger, and it is in danger in these cities, I can do it.
To pushing to expand his crime crackdown in Washington, D.C.
If somebody kills somebody in the Capitol, Washington, D.C., we're going to be seeking the death penalty.
The president also weighing in on his intensifying battle with the Federal Reserve, asked about his unprecedented effort to fire Lisa Cook from the Fed's Board of Governors over his administration's accusations of mortgage fraud.
She seems to have had an infraction, and she can't have an infraction.
Cook has not been charged with a crime. She denies wrongdoing, saying President Trump has no authority to fire her, adding she will not resign and does plan to challenge the move in court. The Federal Reserve and the president both saying they will abide by the court ruling, while the president said he wants to fill her seat with someone who agrees with him on cutting interest rates to help the housing market.
Once we have a majority, housing is going to swing and it's going to be great.
Many economists warn lowering rates too quickly risks raising inflation, and critics point to larger questions about the Federal Reserve's independence to make decisions about the economy free of political pressure. In Washington, Alice Barr, NBC News.
It's time now for Your Health Today, brought to you by Inland Empire Health Plan. Today, cases of flesh-eating bacteria are on the rise. According to the U.S. Centers for Disease Control and Prevention, the potentially deadly bacteria thrive in coastal waters during warmer months, especially where fresh water meets the sea. It's called Vibrio vulnificus infection, and you can get it when contaminated water enters the body through an open cut or skin wound. You can also get it by eating contaminated raw or undercooked seafood. Cases of flesh-eating bacteria were once largely confined to the Gulf Coast, but the CDC says cases from 1988 to 2018 surged along the East Coast with an 800% increase. The risk for the infection has also spread farther north as water temperatures have increased because of climate change. According to the CDC, about 1 in 5 people with the infection die from it. From TikTok health trends to targeted social media ads and wellness advice from friends, it can be hard to figure out what your body and mind really needs to stay healthy. Mandy Gaither separates fact from fiction with the doctor's top 5 simple and evidence-based tips to achieve wellness in everyday life.
When it comes to health, there's no shortage of quick fixes and fads, but experts say to focus on wellness in the long term.
It's just an approach and ways of integrating into daily life that can help with your mental, physical health, and overall well-being.
Dr. Winnie Armand with Mass General Brigham says there are 5 proven ways to help health. First, make mindfulness a daily habit. That means intentional focus on the present moment. She says it can help anxiety as well as focus and concentration. Next, prioritize quality sleep. Armand views sleep as medicine, helping to reduce stress while promoting healthy eating, concentration, and performance. Third, choose whole food. She says diets rich in vegetables and legumes without being processed support longevity and vitality.
Many of these additives are not good for us, and they feed into the craving and it makes it easier to overeat.
Fourth, move more, sit less. Armand says exercise isn't limited to the gym. Incorporate it into your life like walking more. And finally, protect against toxins by swapping out plastics in your kitchen.
Using a reusable steel or glass mug instead of a plastic, not putting plastic in the microwave, which makes the plastic degrade more. And it doesn't mean going out and buying a whole bunch of stuff. You can just take even a glass jam jar and use that instead of Tupperware.
For Health Minute, I'm Mandy Gaither.
Well, earlier we showed you a photo of a location somewhere in the Coachella Valley, and I told you I'd show you that photo again and give you one more hint before we reveal the location at the end of our broadcast. So here's the hint. This place is 20 minutes west of Palm Springs. Think about it. We'll tell you more about this special location coming up later on in our broadcast. But first, we're going to head over to Jerry in the Weather Center for a look at what's ahead in your forecast. Jerry?
Checking the weather headlines for today. We'll start out with plenty of sunshine and with some clouds. And where art thou, Juliet? Anyway, yeah, the tropical storm by that name will affect us beginning tonight into tomorrow. I'll explain why. And what about the weekend? Well, the numbers do move up closer to normal. We'll take a look at that. Full forecast and 7-day next.
They say dogs are a man's best friend, but at NBC Palm Springs, we're a dog's best choice for news. Apologies to our competitors, but even your dogs know who leads the pack in news.
Night after night, discover the unique stories that set our valley apart. Together, we're going to find inspiration and foster connections that strengthen the fabric of our community.
Babies are experts at paying attention to only what is genuinely fascinating, and we couldn't agree more.
Checking the Agua Caliente Casino cam. Yeah, a lot of sunshine above us right now. That'll change later on today. Lots to talk about. Yesterday, we had temps below normal, 96 the high. 107 is our normal temp, and we'll be just below normal today, 118 the record. Now, as far as temps right now, 71 degrees at Yucca Valley, 79,000 Palms, a sunny 80. At Palm Springs, 66 degrees at Banning right now. Winds under 10 miles an hour. Not going to be an issue today with the winds at all. As far as radar, yeah, nothing happening over Southern California at all. Looking for echoes, you got to look to our neighboring states again for action, and that's where the precipitation will happen a little later on today as the monsoonal moisture begins to back off. So Arizona, scattered showers and thunderstorms today. For us, 102 to 106, our range of highs, slightly below normal numbers there. Again, starting out with sunshine, ending with clouds. But hot and a little bit humidity will be out there again today. Now, the Juliet moisture stays offshore today. We're not really expecting any rain for Southern California. The GEFS, the ensemble forecast, says, yeah, nothing here in Southern California. The HRRR says, wait, hold on a second. Leftover moisture could lead to maybe an isolated light shower a little later on today. There you see some echoes over the mountains there and pushing the way to the northeast a little later on today, but not a lot of action, really nothing expected today for the Coachella Valley. Today's highs, 101 in Palm Springs, 104 at Palm Desert. Overnight lows, upper 70s, lower 80s, but under clouds that begin to move in late tonight. Now, speaking of clouds, we'll see more as you move into tomorrow. Juliet, a tropical storm, is weakening over the cooler waters as it makes its way to the north, sandwiched between a low-pressure center over the northeast Pacific and a high-pressure center over the southwest. The gears, okay, we got counterclockwise rotation with the low, clockwise rotation with the high. Yeah, gears pulling up moisture beginning tomorrow over Southern California, elevating the chance of showers. 95 to 99, overcast conditions keep us below normal in the double digits. And as far as rain on Thursday, yeah, it'll be hit and miss for Southern California, mostly over the mountains for us in the valley, nothing really measurable over the Coachella Valley. 96 degrees with that cloud cover will keep us below normal for Palm Springs, 95 at Indio, 97 at Rancho Mirage. Surface moisture, that will be felt a little bit today and tomorrow, and especially Friday as dew points move their way to 60 degrees, but slightly drier air moves in over the weekend. Again, looking at Juliet making its way to the north right now, that's that little green blob. As it makes its way to Thursday and Friday, it begins to fall apart. But a couple of systems will begin to develop and moving their way away over the open waters. You can see those little blobs in the bottom of your screen there. South of Cabo, another one which could become a hurricane, but not threatening any land. Okay, Comfort Air 70 forecast, just above 100 degrees today, beginning with sunshine, ending it with clouds. Overcast Thursday, temps in the middle to upper 90s for highs. A few light sprinkles are possible for the valley. Above 100 degrees under partly cloudy skies Friday. Back to normal with the number Saturday with the high of 108.
Coming up here on Today, get ready to enjoy the best night's rest of your life. because we're going to reveal the winners of Shop Today's very first Sleep Awards. That and more when we get started right here on Today.
They say dogs are a man's best friend, but at NBC Palm Springs, we're a dog's best choice for news. Apologies to our competitors, but even your dogs know who leads the pack in news.
Night after night, discover the unique stories that set our valley apart. Together, we're going to find inspiration and foster connections that strengthen the fabric of our community.
Babies are experts at paying attention to only what is genuinely fascinating, and we couldn't agree more. The NBC Palm Springs Sports Desk with Tim O'Brien. Brought to you by Agua Caliente Casinos.
Oh, welcome back. The golf capital of the West will add a new look to one of its nicest resorts later this year. The Players Course at the Indian Wells Golf Resort getting a makeover, and renovations already underway. Now, course architect John Fote and his team decided to reroute the most notable 9th, 17th, and 18th holes. In fact, 18th is in a totally different direction. The once par 72 course now a 71. Holes 17 and 18 will finish with the bulk of the course on the north side, so no more traveling over the wash. We spoke with John this afternoon on his thoughts of the redesign.
The golf course is going to play much faster and better, in my opinion, now we did that. I think they'll immediately notice how much more intimate the golf course is. This is not a golf course with houses on it, which makes it more traditional type golf. So the reality is they're going to be able to, you walk off of a green that you've just played right onto the next tee. And I mean, this golf course could be walkable or it can play much faster, in my opinion. And I think for almost every player that plays the golf course, I think it'll be much more fun.
Well, for a more in-depth look at the new Players Course, we also heard from the Director of Agronomy. We'll have that full story on our website, NBCPalmSprings.com. And lastly, the Firebirds adding more depth to the D room. Two-time Kelly champ, that's the trophy of the ECHL. Zach Ewens will call the Desert home this season. The 24-year-old has played in 27 AHL games with the Charlotte Checkers over 3 seasons, but played a huge role in bringing 2 titles to the Florida Everblades over the last 2 seasons. Ewens, a Hobie Baker Award nominee, which is the award given to the best player in the country, played at Merrimack College. Well, that'll do it in sports. I'm Tim O'Brien.
And now the Agua Caliente Entertainment Report, brought to you by Agua Caliente Casinos.
Well, it's the love story that stunned the world. Taylor Swift and Travis Kelce, and they're officially engaged as of yesterday. From the photos to the ring, Emily Akita has all the juicy details.
After 2 years of dating, Taylor Swift and Travis Kelce's widely followed fairy tale is entering its next chapter. And Swifties can't calm down about it.
My jaw
dropped, stomach dropped, everything dropped.
The power couple announcing their engagement in a joint post on social media today, alongside pictures of the Chiefs star on one knee and the eye-popping ring. The caption reading, "Your English teacher and your gym teacher are getting married," accompanied by Swift's song So High School, released during the Eras Tour, where she mirrored one of Kelsey's signature celebrations. The NFL today congratulating the happy couple. The earth-shaking announcement even interrupting the U.S. Open.
Taylor Swift is engaged.
And reaching the White House.
I think he's a great player. I think he's a great guy, and I think that she's a terrific person, so I wish them a lot of luck.
The hype temporarily crashing Instagram for some, while venues have already started volunteering to host the highly anticipated I Do's. News of the engagement comes 13 days, Swift's favorite number, after she appeared on Travis Kelce and his brother Jason's podcast.
It's called The Life of a Showgirl.
That episode, where the marketing mastermind announced her next album, broke the record for most concurrent views for a podcast on YouTube, with 1.3 million people watching simultaneously. Swift swooning over the football star.
This is sort of what I've been writing songs about wanting to happen to me since I was a teenager.
It's a love story, and now Taylor Swift is saying yes.
Well, she's saying about it, and now she's got it. Congratulations to both of them. If you'd like more information on some of the stories we're airing in our broadcast today, you can go to our new website on NBCPalmSprings.com. That's where you're going to find our top stories and breaking news. And if you click on our newsroom tab, you're going to find our stories and local events organized by date. We're going to head back outside and take a live look at our Indian Wells Golf Resort camera. Jerry's going to recap your forecast for you, and we'll reveal our Where in the Valley special location. Stay right here.
They say dogs are a man's best friend, but at NBC Palm Springs, we're a dog's best choice for news. Apologies to our competitors, but even your dogs know who leads the pack in news.
Night after night, discover the unique stories that set our valley apart. Together, we're going to find inspiration and foster connections that strengthen the fabric of our community.
Babies are experts at paying attention to only what is genuinely fascinating, and we couldn't agree more. NBC
It's time to reveal our special location for our broadcast. Did you guess where this is? It's the Desert Hills Premium Outlet in Cabazon. It has shops like Armani, Coach, Gucci, Prada, and other brands offering great deals at lower prices. It's a fun day out. Have you been? I'm assuming you have.
The Cabazon?
Yes.
Almost, yeah.
Yeah.
They have a Banana Republic there.
Oh, and that's your
Bring
jam.
it back
Yes.
to the valley. I'm back in my Banana Republic podium here.
You are
okay,
right
as far
to
as
that.
forecast today, sunshine to begin the day, clouds to end it. Temps above 100 degrees, 101 for Palm Springs today, 103 at Indio. Tomorrow, the clouds move in, overcast conditions, maybe a sprinkle, 96.
Well, we hope you go out and make it a great day today. We've got more news coming your way at 11.